Hi! In this video, we want to briefly present the DeGruyter book series, Traces, Public History and Heritage Studies, which is edited by Marko Demantowsky and Noémie Étienne. Enjoy!
We're here at the Vienna Plaza, which is not just a beautifully designed site and a fun place to hang out with the amusement park right there, but it also has a darker history, which is rarely acknowledged. I mean, we're standing right on top of it and there's no sign of it ever happening.
Do you mean the infamous human zoos? It's quite perplexing how even though these zoos are nowadays considered horrendous and took part in the dehumanization and othering of non-European people, there's no mention of them happening here. And it wasn't just once, but from 1878 till 1910, so 30 years, and no monument, no plaque. There are truly no traces left. And just like we search for fragments of colonial histories in this deeply historical city, it seems as though the absence of these symbols ultimately correlates with the absence of these histories from the collective memory, ridding the population of any determination to work through these difficult stages of Austrian history.
I guess tracing both the gaps of historiography and what does end up being narrated is partly what we do in our respective fields, right? Public history studies and cultural heritage. As one cannot talk about the past without fundamentally questioning the production of historical narratives, how does the way we narrate the past in monuments honor, warn about, or kind of shape our perception? Whose culture and history are conserved as cultural heritage, whose culture is honored, and whose is stripped of its protagonist and subjected to become an object of academia, potentially used in opportunistic fashion.
So Kevin Coffey tackles an aspect of this subject in his upcoming book, Imperial Premises, which consists of archaeological historical studies centered in the long 19th century, examining and reinterpreting a series of architectural remnants that continue to ideologically reinforce neo-colonial social and power asymmetries. So, indeed, it is as you said, through tracing these gaps that we find the cracks in the canon and challenge them by elevating histories and narratives that confront hegemonic Western epistemologies that have partly developed with colonial expansionist and extractivist goals in mind. So, looking at the different expressions of culture, like language, food, or rituals, we can engage in ever-evolving discourse around what cultural heritage and public history means, as nothing is stagnant and our conception of history and heritage are constantly evolving.
Yeah, this of course means that one has to be open to transdisciplinary approaches, moving away from the classical definitions of what our fields see worthy of research, challenge what academia sees as reliable sources and whatnot, work with non-Eurocentric knowledge holders and include their epistemologies equivalently into the canon. Understanding that the knowledge we hold and the histories we tell are just one of many can help us to break away from the coloniality inherent in Western thought. This is the approach Emma C. Wingfield takes in her study Mapping Interconnected Threads, Contemporary Dual Hand-Woven Flow, Motive Development and Creativity in Post-War from 1970 to 2023, leading together expressing moral, material and archival-based research methods and interdisciplinary approaches.
So, these two titles are among a variety of books from both the fields of cultural heritage and public history studies, to be published in the DeGruyter Oldenburg series, Traces, Public History and Heritage Studies, edited by Marko Demantowsky and Noémie Étienne, and the research is centered around material culture, architecture, art, monuments, discourses, and performances globally, with an advisory board that almost includes every continent. Starting the series with the concept of public history, a continuation of international debate, edited by Marko Demantowsky and Baba Public Figure. Volume tackles the long overdue question of the nature of public history, beyond the conventional answer on a descriptive level, bringing together contributions from many countries across various continents.
Another volume is Jennifer Lama-Gebauers Überzeugungen junger westdeutscher Lehrpersonen zu 1989, professionalisierungsanalytische Interviews im östlichen Ruhrgebiet von 2015 bis 2017. qualitatively analyzing interviews with West German teachers on the question of the turning point of 1989.
So, we hope that you will join us on this journey
And are just as excited as we are for the coming and all future publications of
Traces, Public History and Heritage Studies.
We, Iman Elghonemi and Mariama De Brito Henn, both work in the fields of cultural heritage and public history studies at the University of Vienna's Faculty Center for Transdisciplinary, Historical and Cultural Studies. Thank you for watching this video.